Put Caitlin Clark under the lights at Madison Square Garden. Surround her with NBA legends. Hand her a microphone, and the result is undeniable electricity. In her NBA on NBC debut, Clark spoke with confidence, clarity, and zero hesitation, proving she belongs on the biggest stage in basketball. While others stay locked in short-sighted demands and proposals that stall the league's momentum, Clark is busy building the future in real time. She isn't just connecting the WNBA and NBA worlds, she's dissolving the barrier entirely with presence, credibility, and undeniable influence. And for those who've spent years trying to downplay her impact, this moment sends a clear message. True star power can't be muted. Are you ready to see Caitlin Clark become a regular voice on NBC? Sound off in the comments.
Listen, she challenged Jamal Crawford to a friendly game of NBC. You're going to be surprised, maybe, who gets the win? But just know she shot a lot of shots from the logo.
NBC's playful twist on Horse opened with Jamal Crawford wearing total confidence, and why wouldn't he? This is a 3-time Sixth Man of the Year, a guard whose handle embarrassed defenders for over a decade, stepping onto the NBC set fully convinced he was about to school Caitlin Clark on national television. You could see it in his grin, the relaxed swagger of someone who's battled legends, mastered the craft, and expects control the moment the ball touches his hands. Crawford walked in thinking this was familiar territory, another stage, another moment to shine, unaware that this matchup was about to challenge that assumption in a very different way.
Our roster could hold another one down. It's a WNBA All-Star in Caitlin Clark, and guess what? We had our own Jamal Crawford and Zora Stevenson welcome her in, but the NBC way.
Growing up, some called it pig, some called it horse. The kids' game today, we're calling it NBC. All right, house rules are set. Who gets the first shot? You can go first.
Left hand free throw.
That's crazy. Wow.
This could go anywhere.
Clark stepped forward for her first shot, fully aware that millions were locked in, knowing a single mistake could dominate headlines by sunrise. The pressure wasn't imagined, it was real and immediate. This wasn't the comfort of Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena, where every seat leaned in her favor, and it wasn't Gainbridge Fieldhouse with Fever fans chanting her name. This was live national television, bright lights, zero margin for error, and a row of NBA legends watching every movement. In that moment, there was no safety net, only composure, confidence, and the kind of poise that separates stars from everyone else.
Okay.
Feels on the line.
There we go. Cash.
Nope. In. Zora is after me.
He's in trouble.
Underneath the leg layup.
Okay.
This is some...
Yes. Yeah.
She went straight to her trademark distance, launching those deep logo threes that made her a household name. The very shots that shattered college records and pushed Iowa to consecutive national title games. Clark stepped back into what NBC dubbed Caitlin Range and released the shot as if she were still in her Iowa jersey. Nothing changed in her mechanics, feet planted, motion smooth, follow-through steady. And the ball spinning cleanly through the air with that familiar, perfect backspin.
That's the
Sure.
No.
one. Do you believe in magic or what? I know you create some all the time.
This is for game.
This is for
This is for
game.
game.
All right.
There's literally 0% chance he makes this again.
That's our welcome to the NBC moment.
There we go.
Feeling it.
She
See,
knew
that
it
was my
right away.
problem.
Oh,
This could be a
And-
quick NBC.
wow. The warm-up was mine, the win. Uh-oh. All right.
That was being nice last game. Uh-oh.
Crawford attempted to answer her from that same deep range, pausing to size it up, clearly aware he was stepping far beyond his usual comfort zone. Most NBA players don't train from the logo on a regular basis. They've never had to. Clark does. That's her territory. She's been pulling from that distance since high school, taking shots most players avoid and turning them into consistent, almost automatic makes.
Brady. In.
Guess what? In a game, that would still count for a point.
It
so I don't
would.
care.
It absolutely would. Can you get this out the net? Thanks.
Now he's talking junk.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
I don't like this shot at all. I don't like it.
Yep.
He's
I don't like
nervous!
Game.
The back and forth between them elevated the moment. Clark was firing off jokes, trading quick lines with an NBA legend like it was second nature. No hesitation, no sense of being overwhelmed, just calm confidence. She looked completely at home, and everyone watching could feel it. Crawford couldn't stop smiling, clearly appreciating her personality just as much as the skill she was putting on display.
You like to double down on
Okay.
goodness.
All right.
Okay.
One leg.
Tie game.
In it.
Short.
Yeah, all right.
Shortly good.
Yeah, you're all right.
And B.
That looks good too. All right.
Okay. Okay, well, here comes B.
All right. All right. B, here we go.
Crawford kept pushing to stay close. But it quickly became clear that Clark's ease from distances that unsettle most players was on another level. Shots from near half-court looked effortless. Logo threes felt automatic. She wasn't just keeping pace, she was operating in a completely different space, playing a version of the game defined by range that most players never even attempt.
Boom.
Ah.
All right, let's end it.
And you're comfortable.
Good job.
Great job. Way to hoop.
That was fun.
Once the clip began circulating, the outcome stopped mattering. Clark had already shown she could stand toe-to-toe with basketball royalty on national television, delivering skill, personality, and composure that kept fans talking long after. The moment locked in her reputation as one of the game's most captivating figures, someone built to thrive on any stage basketball offers. She walked into Madison Square Garden carrying herself like she'd been part of NBA broadcasts for years, her confidence natural and unforced. Surrounded by legends on the NBC set, she looked exactly where she belonged. When she stepped onto the court for basketball night in America, the energy shifted in a way you could feel through the screen. At just 24, fresh off her second WNBA season, she was seated alongside Hall of Famers like Carmelo Anthony and Reggie Miller, with viewers wondering if the moment would be too big. MSG's lights and history overwhelm many, but not Clark.
It's a different type of buzz, and obviously when LeBron comes to town, it's probably really different, but, you know, Knicks fans are crazy, and I love it. I love people that are passionate about basketball, so it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, you kind of know them inside and out a little bit, Reggie. You've stolen their souls and their hearts with the
Come on,
Knicks
Reg.
fans. And you see it? You see how he's kind of like
smirking.
smug?
But listen, first of all, there's a new shooter from Indiana. See, I'm the third best shooter in the
That's not
state of
true.
Indiana now. It goes Caitlin,
Yeah.
Tyrese, and now myself.
you.
So
We'll have to
now
get Tyrese's opinion on that. I'm not sure.
She immediately dove into describing the MSG atmosphere with such vivid detail that veteran broadcasters leaned in, captivated. Well, I think as a player, this is when you really feel it out on the court warming up, she explained. There's just a different kind of buzz. And obviously, when LeBron comes to town, it's probably another level. But Knicks fans are wild and I love it. I love people who are passionate about basketball. It's pretty incredible. The way she dissected what makes the arena special proves she understood. The game inside and out, not just the noise or the crowd, but how players actually feel and react in those moments. That kind of insight is authentic. You can't fake it.
One of the things he said was like, I'm thinking in my mind, let's keep them quiet. Have you gone into a big game with literally that on your mind, like walking into the arena?
Well, I feel fortunate enough. A lot of the arenas we go into, a lot of people are cheering for our team, which is pretty nice.
Clark joked about needing stilts to reach her co-host's heights, but her basketball IQ was already stealing the spotlight. She fired up Knicks fans, shouting her appreciation for their energy, and her obvious passion for the game revealed why she understands basketball better than many twice her age. Her ease on live, unscripted television was immediate, every question handled smoothly. No stammering, no long pauses, no awkwardness. She spoke like a seasoned pro, not a debutante. Breaking down NBA plays while tying them to her own game kept analysts on their toes. When LeBron attempted a logo 3, the announcer quipped, "Caitlin Clark's in the house tonight." He might as well try a logo 3, right? After the miss, they added, "Caitlin will take care of that." Even the broadcast itself was bending around her presence.
Clock from the logo. I mean, look, Caitlin Clark's in the house tonight, so we might as well try a logo 3, right? Caitlin, take care of that.
She proved she could dissect professional basketball at the highest level, while connecting every concept to her own experiences. Her insights went far beyond surface-level observations. They were precise, studied breakdowns that made it clear she constantly analyzes the game. Clark didn't just navigate her MSG debut, she owned it. Cameras gravitated toward her, the audience hung on her every word, and the analysts couldn't help but respect her knowledge. Her media dominance was only beginning. She casually dropped Luka Doncic's name as if discussing the weather, leaving NBA analysts around the table visibly stunned. Here was a WNBA player placing herself in the same conversation as one of the league's biggest superstars. A player who averages 30-point triple-doubles, and doing it with effortless confidence.
Yeah. I'm curious, Caitlin. You said it's your first Knicks game, but I know you watch the league, you love ball, like you just watch the game. Is there a player or someone you watch even more specifically because there's things in his game maybe you would want to add to yours in the league?
Man, I think Luka. Luka's amazing and he's incredible. I think the way he can not only score the ball, but also the way he passes.
She wasn't dropping Luka's name just for show. Clark broke down exactly what she takes away from watching him play. She detailed how he manipulates defenders and carves out space in ways most players never master. He's not the fastest. He's not the most athletic, she said. But he gets his defender to move where he wants, takes up that space, and keeps them either behind or to the side. Her analysis went far beyond surface-level observations. She openly admitted her own tendencies and how Luka's methods could help her improve. "I think that's something I can learn from. I tend to want to run away from the defense rather than absorb contact and take up the space they give me." That kind of insight? Pure elite-level self-awareness.
The thing about him is he's not the fastest, he's not the most athletic, but he can get his defender to move where he wants him to go and he takes up that space and he does a really good job of either keeping the defender behind him or keeping him to the side. So I think that's something I can certainly learn from. I always kind of want to run away from the defense rather than absorbing the contact and taking up the space that they give me. So I think obviously he's pretty incredible. He averages a 30-point triple-double. So he makes it look pretty easy, but I can promise you it's not that easy.
Her breakdown of Luka's step-back technique proves she studies basketball at a level most players never reach. Clark praised his all-around impact, calling him incredible while highlighting how he's a dual threat as both scorer and passer. She even referenced his stats averaging near a 30-point triple-double while noting how effortless he makes it all look. Carmelo Anthony jumped in with his own insight. "It would be Luka for me. The way you play in the open court, see the vision, shoot at the drop of a dime, pull up across half court, you keep the defense guessing every single time." Even NBA legends couldn't help but see the connections between Clark's understanding of the game and Luka's brilliance.
What about you, Melo?
To me, she nailed it. It would be Luka for me. The way that you're able to play in that open court, to see the vision that you have, to be able to shoot at the drop of a dime, to be able to pull up across half court. You keep the defensive thinking every single time, not knowing what you're going to do. And again, you have that too, and that pick and roll, keeping them in jail, and then understanding how to operate out of that.
Not always, Melo.
You have it. You have it. So I would agree with her and say Luka.
Yeah, okay.
The parallels became clear when Clark broke them down. Both she and Luka control the tempo with basketball IQ rather than pure athleticism, elevate teammates with creative passing, and can pull up from anywhere without warning. They manipulate defenses through positioning and court vision. Clark's confidence in drawing the comparison wasn't arrogance, it was a factual reflection of her approach. Her strategic thinking mirrors Luka's, skill and intelligence over raw physical gifts. Luka himself has called Clark the woman's Steph Curry, and the mutual respect between these elite players proves she operates on a level beyond typical WNBA comparisons.
Year 3, the evolution of Caitlin Clark's game is what?
It's funny because I was just looking back at some old videos from when I was at Iowa, and I can just tell how much my body's changed, but I think in a good way. You have to be stronger. It's a much more physical league. So I think that, and then obviously I almost only appeared in 13 games last year. So more than anything, I'm just itching to get back out on the court and kind of feel like myself again. And I've been putting in a lot of hard work, and I got USA basketball coming up. So looking forward to that too.
Yeah, I was happy to see you. Yes.
Yes, sir, Reg.
Reg
You get a couple Indiana people together, and then
Listen,
you can't, you know,
they
Mello?
understood what was happening to me.
Right. They understood who to bring to the desk.
By naming Luka as her inspiration, Clark showed she isn't just competing in women's basketball, she's playing the game at the highest level. The basketball world finally saw that she sets no limits for her own game, studying the best players on the planet and adapting their moves into her style. While Clark was impressing NBA legends at Madison Square Garden, jealous WNBA veterans were busy sabotaging their own league. That same weekend, they were making unrealistic demands that threatened to derail the entire 2025 season. The timing couldn't have been worse or more telling.
Then, welcome to the team, Caitlin Clark. Yes.
First time
Welcome.
in MSG for a Knicks game, so it's pretty cool.
I know, it's our first Knicks game, first time feeling the atmosphere. We got to get you to play on this court one day.
we have to talk to Adam
make that
about that.
happen?
Can we make it mellow?
gotta make it
Honestly,
Have
if
to.
there's someone
Even
that
if it's a preseason game, we got to get it done. I don't think the Liberty will want to move a game over here, but we'll play anybody. It'll be fun.
For 2 years, these players did everything to diminish Clark's impact fouling harder than needed, downplaying her achievements, dismissing new fans, and acting like she was harming their little club instead of reviving it. Now, rather than recognizing she's the reason people care about women's basketball again, they're willing to jeopardize the entire league. The WNBA Players Association negotiations revealed just how out of touch these veterans are music. They're demanding 30% of gross revenue in a league that barely turns a profit, where most teams lose money annually and survive only because NBA owners subsidize them. Yet they negotiate like superstars, performing in half-empty arenas that Clark alone helped fill.
Our CBA is so dumb right now that like it's heading towards lockout. So
no progress.
no,
Like just nothing.
honestly, nothing. We get like weekly emails from the PA side of things, and it's just so dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
The conflict of interest gets even uglier when you dig deeper. Veterans like Breena Stewart and Nafisa Collier run rival leagues while pretending to negotiate in good faith for the WNBA. They're literally competing against their own employer. How can they claim to protect the league's future while financially invested in alternatives? Their public comments reveal a jealousy that's festered since Clark arrived. They attack new fans for lacking basketball history, downplay Clark's record-breaking feats as mere media hype, and act like the surge in attention and revenue happened by accident. The old guard refuses to admit that one player completely transformed their sport.
Appreciate you just joining us on Basketball Night
Thank
in
you, it was
America.
fun. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you
Now
guys
I
come
get
back.
to enjoy this. I mean, what's better, MSG, Sunday night?
You can put your slippers
LeBron
back on
James,
if you
let's
want.
go.
Let's go.
Play too
And
if you
guess
want.
what? Hey,
I
Caitlin's
get
gonna come
destroyed,
back.
Mello.
She's not gonna put the mic down forever. March 29th, she's back with us in OKC,
Yes,
but now she gets to go and enjoy the Knicks games, and we're happy.
Clark's NBC debut proved she isn't just the future of the WNBA, she's the present. The jealous veterans trying to hold her back only highlight their own irrelevance. Every HORSC matchup with NBA legends, every broadcast at Madison Square Garden, every connection with basketball fans shows exactly why she matters. The old guard can keep making impossible CBA demands and griping about new fans, but they're losing the battle. The choice is simple. Support the player growing the game or watch the old guard dismantle what Clark has built. Get ready for 2026. Clark and the Fever are about to show what happens when talent meets opportunity.